Okay, today my topic would be, as you mentioned, art of acquiring new clients, right? So I would share some of the experiences which I have gone through. Okay, it's a very limited experiences because I've started this journey in the year 2018. So now it's been, what, 6 years? So I will share some of the experiences which I have gone through it, right? So now each one of us are serving different client base. Okay, I started in the year, say 2018 with almost prospective clients of close to 50 people. Today we have close to 1,140 clients in the last 5 to 6 years. So on average, we have acquired 200 to 220 clients every year. So we are in the business, MFD business. If you want to grow your AUM, it's a simple maths. Increase your client base or get better wallet share of the clients, right? There are only two ways in which you can grow in this industry. You have 100 clients, but go deep in their wallet share. You have most of their assets managing. You can increase your AUM. Otherwise, go wide, keep acquiring as much more clients as possible, right? So now each one of us, we will try to grow our client base. How to move from someone might be managing today 200 clients, how to move from 200 to 500. Someone is managing 500, how to move from 500 to 1,000, right? So this is a simple formula. So how many clients you would be managing, say 5 years down the line, depends on what is your current client base and what is the new client addition which you will be doing in the next 5 years, right? Most of you here have more experience than me, so you would have a target in your mind, how many clients you want to acquire in the coming 5 years, right? So now to give a perspective, just look into your numbers, how many clients have you added in the last 5 years, right? Each one of you might have added 100 clients per annum in the last 5 years or 300 clients per annum in the last 5 years. If you are happy with the client addition which has happened in the last 5 years, that means whatever strategy you are currently using is working out for you. You don't have to mess up things. You just continue with that strategy. If you are happy, that client addition will continue to go up. But if you think in the last 5 years, the client addition which you have done, you are not happy with the number of client addition which you have done, then you have to change your strategy. If you don't change your strategy, you end up how much you have acquired in the last 5 years in the next 5 years. Right? It's a simple rule. That means your strategy is not working. You are not happy. So you change your strategy to acquire more clients, right? Now, one thing which I like is you need to profile your existing clients into these 3 baskets: happy clients, unhappy clients, and neutral clients. Who is an unhappy client? Why is this matrix important? Do we anyway think in this way? So I have 1,140 clients. So I should have a measure how many of these clients are happy clients. So what is the metrics? How do you tell a client is an happy client or an unhappy client? Any answers?
Happy client will invest more and more with you and give more and more references.
Yes, correct. So happy clients will give more reference, right? Why we are coming to this topic, client acquisition. But my perspective of a happy client is different. Assume you get a call from a client now in this room. There are 3 things which you will do. One thing is what? You just go out and attend the client. Second thing is you will message them back, I will call you back. Third thing is you ignore. Right? You see the call but you don't respond, you ignore. Now first thing when you get the call, you go out and speak. That means you are happy to serve that client. Second thing, when you message them back, I'll call you back. That means he's a neutral client. Third thing, when you see the call but you don't even respond or don't even text him message, that means you are unhappy to serve the client. Get this clear. So in this measure, it is not, you should not deal with how many clients are happy to deal with you. The metrics should be how many clients you are happy to get associated with. If you have 1,000 clients, check a list which are the clients you are happy to associate with, right? Once that number increases, automatically your client base increases. Okay, so this, just to see an analogy, so you take a walk in a garden, there would be a kid which is playing with the mud, right? He is happily enjoying. When you see that kid, you will become happy. This is natural behavior, right? If kid is crying, when you see that, you will become uncomfortable, right? So the logic is simple. If you are happy to deal with a client most of the times will be happy with you. Getting? So if you are not happy to deal with a client, then 100% client will not be happy to deal with you. Right? Now, how can I be happy to deal with a client? So you need to decide which are your client base. Okay? So I deal with certain type of clients which have certain expectation because I am comfortable to work with it. I get clients with 1 crore check, I tell no to them because they come with an unrealistic expectation which I am not comfortable with. So each one of you, you should decide what is your comfort area and start choosing clients whom you feel that you can work with them over longer period. So the proportion, if you start increasing your happy client, I'm happy to work with the client, then I don't have stress in this business. But if I get a call from a client, if I don't pick up, that is an added stress to you. He is going to degrade you. Right? You cannot focus on other acquiring new clients. So always focus on selecting good clients. Your client should never select you. You should select your client. Right? So how can you make your client much happier? So we are in a business which is knowledge oriented. Keep upgrading your knowledge. Okay? I have come to this session. So they've called me. Hardly I had any idea. I told you are coming as a speaker. So he did not even ask me whether I'm coming here, I have schedule free, anything. Right? 10 days back he called, you block your date, you are coming. Right? But the reason why I came here, because one is I'm sharing my experience, but more than that, I'm going to meet a lot of people and I'll gain a lot of things from this forum and take it away. I need one idea to grow, that's all, incrementally. Right? So in this forum, I might get that one additional idea which I can use it and try to push it to the next level. Right? So you need to enhance knowledge, product knowledge, fund knowledge, as well as, you do any financial certification, whatever you want. Second thing is you need to upgrade your service. Okay. Third thing is how many of us are in constant touch with our clients? Assume you don't speak to a client for 6 months and suddenly you get a call after 6 months. What would be the reason? He will tell, I want to redeem money. Think from another perspective. You have given your hard-earned money to someone to manage and he is not even speaking to you. You don't even know what is the status of your money. Right? Then what will happen? You will never be happy. Right? So at least make sure that all your clients has been at least called once in 2 months, once in 3 months. You can have different segregation. Top clients call every 15 days once. Lower level clients at least call 2 months once. You have a schedule and make sure that at least you call. You don't have to speak or update on the market. But at least you should know that, boss, someone is watching my money which I have invested through you. Right? Next is, obviously in our business, you should put client interest first. Right? You should be approachable anytime. Otherwise, client will leave you. Assume, see today, many of the clients, they speak, Aiyappan, you have achieved so much, you have become so big. So, I don't know you are managing my money, which is small, right? Or can I contact you? I'll get message, can I call you at this point in time, right? So the clients who are calling me directly today, they're texting me to take my appointment. I tell them, boss, you are my client, I'm grown big because of you, you can call anytime, right? So if you are not approachable, obviously they will start looking for someone who is approachable. Next is truthful, so be empathetic. Whenever the client wants, you understand his purpose and be more empathetic to him. So then you create more happy clients. Okay. So now one takeaway you should do is check out who are your unhappy clients, neutral clients. How can you make them happy? There might be some clients who are unrealistic. It's get better, you drop them. And focus on who are much more realistic, whom you can work over longer period. Right? So focus on this aspect. Why happy clients are important, right? The cost of acquiring new client and the time required to acquire new client is much larger and costlier than serving existing client. And there are certain research which tells, globally, 92% of the people buy a product or service when a close friend or a family member refers. Okay? So when I get a reference, 90% of the sale is done by my client already. So it is a much easier way to onboard a new client, right? So you should get your client base much more happier. Then they will start giving you a reference cycle. Today I have moved, as I told you, a number from 50 close to prospective clients to 1,150. Might be at least 700 to 800 clients are through reference from those 50 directly or indirectly, right? Now you need to also have a strategy to acquire new clients, right? How do you acquire new clients? My model has been more webinar and seminar, okay? So I conduct at least weekly one online webinar, Zoom call, right? So this I have been doing for the last 5 years, okay? At one point in time, I used to do 2-3 webinars every week, okay? That slowly, it will take its own time for the people to get trust and come over on board. But at least it gives you an opportunity for you to reach out to new client base, right? So you can do seminars, webinars. Now I have been doing a lot of seminars for a lot of corporates, financial wellness session for them, educating people. I've authored a few books. So use your time where you can reach out to more people. There are a lot of my colleagues I have seen, they have been spending on more advertisement and branding. You today social media marketing. So we have Jeffrey. I think I always feel bad that I don't use his services. I think always he's been pushing you use social media so much, right? But there are a lot of my friend mutual fund distributors who have very big, social media followers, right? So that can be one strategy where, if you are technically you are savvy, you can think of looking at advertisement and branding as a way. Third is networking organizations, and, you can get associated with other groups. So I have one of my MFD friend who is a trucker and all. So he goes for trekking and all. He has got his own people who are in the trekking space. So they have become his friends. Over a period of time, you get, them onboarded. So I have one of the MFD who is a biker. So he is associated with Biker Association. So you have a lot of these forums, associations, where you have passion, try to get associated. And genuinely, if you start serving that society, automatically you get friends, and over a period of time, they can be your potential clients, right? So these are the books which I've written, which is available in Amazon, and these are my contact details. I don't know, I think I've done with my 10 minutes, hopefully.